We'll do these, and then the rest of this stuff came in a box. Got the Federal Express Volvo here from 1981 Matchbox, I believe. Yes, 1981. This is the shipping container that comes off. It says Federal Express on both sides. And if you're younger, you may not know, but Federal Express is the same thing as FedEx. Because if you look, it's FedEx, and it's purple and white and orange. But I know there's some people that don't know that. And I still have the star on my hand from the, so you can go in and out of the building from the show today. So that's what's on my hand. So pretty cool truck there. And the rest of the stuff here came in a big box. I was digging through the box. Each of these things was $1. Like some of this stuff's a good deal for $1. Got the New Holland spreader here. And this is made by Ertl, and they did the exact same wagon in a John Deere paint scheme. It was the same everything. I just conveniently had it close. But, I mean, if you look at it, it's the exact same casting. It's just one's a John Deere and one's a New Holland. But, the little spins around in there. It's a very heavy casting. Pretty cool. This is cool. I think this goes with a pretty intricate little set of trucks here. This is either a cement or a salt spreader, sand spreader truck. But see these little nubs on this axle here. When you pull this trailer around, eventually they'll hit the little chute here, and that makes that chute go back and forth. It doesn't work extremely well, but for as little as it is, you can see it kind of misses a little bit, but it flops back and forth. So I'd say this is old and it's pretty intricate. Britain's Ltd, England. I don't know anything about this. I just have a feeling it's somewhat old. But anyway, that was $1. I feel like that was a good deal. Got the little anhydrous ammonia tanker from Ertl. I have a whole fleet of these, but this one's in good shape. The red's not rubbed off, and it still has the stickers on it, so I thought, what's one more? Pretty cool little trailer there. This was not $1 card. This was one of the first things I picked up along with the Federal Express truck. This is the Plymouth Fury police car from Matchbox. 1979 Plymouth Grand Fury. Metro Police MP number 12. Traffic Control. This was more than $1. I don't know why it was in there, but here, this is the $1 stuff along with the two things I previously showed. This is a Chevy Love stepside. I believe this is a Yatming. Yes, it is. Pretty cool. I like the stripes on it. Stripes are pretty cool. Have a brown metallic color with maybe a tad bit of orange in there. You can kind of see the Love badge. It's right on that casting line, so it's kind of hard to see. but if you look right there, it says Love, L-U-V, and then the Chevy bow tie next to it. Can you see it better on this side? No, you can just barely see it on that side. But then, while we're zoomed in this close, there's also a Chevy bow tie in the middle of the grill there. So, pretty cool little truck. The Love, if you don't know, is a very, very small little pickup. Got a Buddy L. Maybe this isn't a Gremlin. It's got 4 doors on it. But I thought it was a Gremlin when I picked it up. That's why I bought it. But we have a Buddy L Gremlin police car. We're still zoomed in. There we go. Buddy L Gremlin police car. It says Buddy L Patrol Police 404. Got the big light bar on the top there. If you are good with wires, this light bar's big enough you could probably figure out how to rig up some sort of lights inside the, take the car apart and rig up some sort of lights and make that flash. I'm not that good with wire though, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's in pretty good shape. The chassis broke right there, but other than that, it's in good shape. Buddy L Corporation, Japan. Got the B on the front there. It's not exactly a Gremlin, but that's the closest American thing I can think to it. There's probably some foreign car that is exactly what this is, but I've never seen one. I don't know what good a 4-door car would do with only 2 front seats, but that's why I said it was a Gremlin. Now this is beat to crap. It's a Ertl Blazer with no grill, no rear bumper, no top or windshield. But I bought it because it says it's Joey Chitwood's Thrill Show, the greatest show on wheels. Look up Joey Chitwood on, I don't know, like YouTube or something. Check out some of the stunts from his Thrill Show. That's why I bought this, because of it was a Joey Chitwood truck, and it sure looks like it went through one of his Thrill Shows, as beat up as it is. I kind of have a feeling that's why it's so beat up. The kid that had this probably decided, since it said Joey Chitwood on the side, they were gonna drive it like Joey Chitwood and jump it and slam it and do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. But the wheels are in surprisingly good shape. They're not all ragged out and gray and fuzzy. So I thought for $1 I'll take a chance on it. I don't know if it's worth that or not. Okay. Yap Ming Chevy Blazer, all white, no rear bumper. Got a little accident here with the wheels, but that's okay. I bought this truck to take this truck apart. Now this is the old one with the metal base. I took this truck apart, not this truck, but the other one that I have, which I put the other one back together already. But I figured out that these are really detailed grills on these trucks, especially once you paint them up. They look just exactly like the Chevy grills are supposed to. And if you get one of these Ertl pickup trucks, like here I have Cooter's truck from the Dukes of Hazzard set, but I think there was a black one and a white one and some other. Anyway, if you get the, what did they call this? The replica Chevrolet Fleetside pickup, if you get one of these Ertl pickups and you cut the grill off of it and you get a grill from one of these Yap Ming Blazers, as you can see, they fit really good in there, and the Ertl grill fits on the Blazer too, so you don't run the Blazer. You just, I do a lot of customs with these pickups, so I like to have these grills. I'm not quite done with that one. But that's why I bought this. I gotta clear all the dirt out of it and probably repaint the chrome on it. But yes, I don't destroy the blazer or anything. And doors open. They're nice blazers. I just put the grill from the other one, from the pickup, on here because these grills are nicer and I like them on the pickups a little better. For $1, I thought, you know what, I'll buy it, and I need more of these little car bags too. So, and this I really don't think was supposed to be in that dollar box. This is in incredible shape, and I've never seen this color before. This is another Yatming. This is the Chevy Stepside from Yatming. This is an original with the metal base on it. I have a whole bunch of them here that are like that. And there's one more that I was trying to fix. But anyway, I think last year I bought this white one and this black one here. But a lot of flaws with when they did these metal bases. The plastic suspension bar in here would break in the front, and it would drop the truck down like this, you know, and it just wasn't good. So I'm probably gonna take the windows out of this black one here and clean them up and see if I can't slide them into this truck without taking the truck apart, because this truck's in such good shape. I really hate to take it apart. Looks like the dashboard is folded over into the wheel well too. You can kind of see the steering wheel there above the tire. You find one that's old enough that the interior unfolds on it. None of these are old enough. Okay, this is now the oldest one that I have. Wow. The tailgate drops down on it. As they went through production with these, they got cheaper and cheaper. Like they're taped together. Obviously this one, the dashboard doesn't unfold from it. You know, after a while they quit. The tailgate quit saying Chevrolet. It quit opening up. You know, it was just cast in. Then they had a plastic base on them. You know, the base and the grill was all one piece. Then the grill wasn't as detailed. You know, they just kept going downhill with this casting. This was another problem, was they broke. But a lot of times this front piece here would break. It would make the truck sit funny. So that's why those are taken apart. I was trying to fix those. That top drawer was parts. The white truck I'm trying to put back together. But hopefully those windows I can get in there without taking this truck apart. Because I'm not taking this truck apart. It's too nice. It's got a really pretty kind of a cranberry fire mist color. That's what Cadillac called this color back in the 70s. Alrighty. Got two more from Yogi, and then we'll move on to everybody else. So, the younger kid that I was telling you about earlier, that was working Yogi's booth a little bit, because Yogi runs the show, so he's also, you know, giving out the door prizes and checking on everybody, and, you know, all that good stuff. So, the guy that was running his booth, I asked him how much for this, and he wasn't really sure. He asked me what he thought I'd pay for it, and I've been looking for this car. This car is hard to come by. I figured, you know, it's probably worth, well, it depends on where you go. If you go on eBay, you know, you'll find one for $20, but I wanted to get it for as cheap as I could without cheating him out, so I offered him $5 for it. And he said that sounded pretty good, so I hope I didn't cheat him out too bad. I've been looking for this car, though. This is the Lincoln Town car. in this beautiful red color. I'd like to have one out of the package, but obviously I'm not taking this out of the package. Originally, this came from Hill's department store for 78 cents back in 80, I want to say 92. Okay, this one's newer than what I thought it was. In 1992. I'm looking for this dealership here, the Matchbox Motors dealership. Thinking maybe if I look on eBay, maybe I might be able to find one. Or find parts and piece one together, I don't know. But anyway, if you know where I can find one, maybe put the link in the comments below if you don't mind. Really cool town car here. Love this color. Okay, you don't come across that one very often. And then this Studebaker Avanti I bought at the very end of the show, right before I was walking out the door. Let me tell you the story on this. So, I had like $2 left in my pocket, and I couldn't find anything that was, only $2 at the show that, I really actually wanted. I didn't want to just buy something to be buying something. And I thought, Yogi always gives me a good deal because I've known Yogi for probably 5 or 6 years at least. And anyway, I walked over to his table and I finally found him instead of one of the guys that was working there. And this car was in the $5 section because it's a treasure hunt car. It's got a metal base on it. And so I said, I know this is a treasure hunt car. I know you got $5 on it. All I've got left is $2. Will you give me a deal? And he thought about it for a minute, and then he snatched the $2 out of my hand, and just kind of said, there you go, with a smile. And I really appreciate that. Yogi's a good guy. I enjoy talking to him. We talk to each other about the cars a lot, like this one here, So, I like the story that I have with this car, Just, I don't know, he kind of cut me a deal, and good car, too. Really cool Avanti. I haven't actually seen the normal mainline Studebaker Avanti. I don't know if Hot Wheels had a mainline Avanti, but this is what it looks like. Really cool. Here you go. This vehicle's hard to find and highly collectible. That's what the Treasure Hunt series cars are. They're limited production, for every so many Hot Wheel, mainline cars made, there's one Avanti. This one has a year on it, 1963 Studebaker Avanti. So I know we haven't opened anything up yet, but we're getting there. I'm not going to go in order here. I told you I'd open stuff up. So, a van. I'm going to Google that truck before I open it up. And whatever's in there. And apparently a free sucker that I forgot I got that. So, alright. In there. This is a limited of 1 of 2,000. But I want it out of the package. As you guys know, I love the old 70s custom vans. And with it being a 75 Chevy van, this is right up my alley. The brown and gold stripes on it. The horses are a nice touch. It looks like the back door is open on this van. It's a pretty heavy casting. And if you look on the back here, there's also a Pacer in this series, and I really want that Pacer now. I'm going to look for it. So, if you guys cringe when I open this up, don't watch me open it. I hate to open this up, I really do, but for me to fully appreciate this van without all the bubble blister around it, I have to open it. I have to be the bad guy and open it up. And I know it's a limited number car, but I love these vans so much. I gotta open it up and actually hold it in my hands and look at it. Plus, I told you guys I'd open something up. 75 Chevy van, used under license. Here we got those really cool, the horses. That's a pretty detailed picture there on the side of that van. I really like all the gold stripes on the brown. The thin gold stripe going around the hood there, in front of the hood. Very detailed grill, looks really authentic. Got the brown interior in there. This side has the horses as well. It's got some fancy wheels on it. I'd rather it just have normal Chevy wheels on it, but I'm sure I could change that if I wanted to. And then these doors on the back open. I just can't get them to do so. So I don't want to tear up the decals on it, so I can't get it to open. So we're not going to open it up. Well, I can't talk. We're not going to open up the back of it. It doesn't roll super well with these wheels anyway. I'll probably put regular Chevy wheels on that. That's what I'd rather that have anyway. Found another Roadrunner, and I was buying this. I bought one not too long ago at Walmart, I think it was, or Kroger. Anyway, I wanted one to open up, so I'm going to open this one up. These 50th anniversary ones, I try not to open up unless I have a second one. Luckily, I found one. Really cool Roadrunner here. Let's angle our camera down. Look at this car here. So it's got the special 50th anniversary wheels on it. You can see the 50 down there on the wheel. It's supposed to look like that on the back fender there. Really cool car. So I thought I'd pick that one up. And then this one I'm gonna look up, and I've never seen this one before, so before I open this up I want to make sure that this isn't some kind of rare tow truck here, because I've never seen this one before. But this is the Ford Transit Wrecker from Hot Wheels. This looks like a somewhere in the mid-90s. 1996. You can tell by the track booster how dated this is. I have that track booster. Works good, but it's old. Those are old track sets. So anyway, the Ford Transit Wrecker. And the Transit, of course, was a van. So this would be like a cutaway truck with a tow truck back on it. Pretty cool. Kevin's 24-hour towing. So I really like this truck. I'm hoping it's not something special because I want to open it up. But it's pretty basic on the bottom there. Now the rivets, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. No interior, books, $7. And I got it for $5. And there is no interior in that one. Maybe I'll just look for this truck out of the package already. Alright. So I really wrapped this one up because I didn't want to lose any of the tires on it. I've been looking for this truck without the trailer attached to it, which is kind of hard to find considering this truck came with the trailer bolted to the back of the truck. Alright, I won't mess with that right now because our video's running pretty long here. But this is an old Lesney, king size. I couldn't come up with the name. Old king size K4. This is the Fruoff hopper. So it doesn't even say GMC on there, but this is a big GMC truck here. It's the equivalent of the Chevy Viking. I don't know what GMC called their Viking, but that's what this is the equivalent of a Chevy Viking. It's got all the tires on it though. I have the truck with the 2 Fruoff hoppers that it comes with. I'm probably butchering that name, but that's how I'm going to say it. It's even got the spare tire on it. So yeah, it's a little grubby. The wheels are a little faded out. They're not supposed to be pink. But been looking for just the truck, and that's hard to find since they didn't come with just the truck. All these trucks were bolted to the trailer. But it rolls good. Hey, that worked. We got the tag off of there. So, very happy to get that one. It may not be scaled exactly right, because it should be 3 times as big as that van, but, you know, I don't care. Up next, we have a small bag of green light here. From the blue collar collection, we have the 77 Dodge Ram Charger with a snowblade, and the 69 Chevrolet K10 from the Barrett Jackson collector car auction series. So I'm gonna be opening these up today. This one's got a hitch on the back of it too. So I never did see these in the store. And I went to my green light guy that happened to be at the show, as always, and I was hoping that he would have these for cheaper than what the guy was selling them. But because he usually has some of the newer ones, but he didn't have these, so I had to go back and fess up and pay the $10 for these instead of paying $6 or whatever for what I would have paid. Yeah, but they're like $8 to the store, so it's not much cheaper than I would have paid at the store. So I like the snow blade on the front of it. It gives it some unique character to it. Fix our camera here. And of course, with it being a Ram Charger, the top comes off. And I think the Dodge, the hood opens on, right? The Plymouth, the hood doesn't open. I may be mistaken on that. Yeah, I'm going to say it doesn't open. I don't want to force it because I'm going to end up breaking the lights off of the snowblade. But really cool truck here. Got the spare tire on there. Matches the wheels. Got a little hitch on the back there for the hitch and tow trailers. Yeah, but the Plymouth Trail Duster, which was the exact same thing as the Dodge Ram Charger, the hood doesn't open on. I thought the Dodge, for some reason, I thought the hood opened on, but evidently not. So since our table's getting crowded here, I'm going to stick the green lights back in their respective packages. I may show those in the green light haul video, just because. Green light gets a separate haul video because usually the green light stuff gets so many views that I just like to give it a separate video. So there's a picture of what the real truck looked like at the auction. The picture on the back. It sold no reserve at Scottsdale 2019 for $137,500. One of 1,649 factory-made 4x4 short wides in 69. And you can pause and read the rest of it if you would like to, but I was just kind of explaining why that truck would have went for that much at the auction. But here's a little model of that truck. Big old lift kit on it. Pretty cool. I wish they would paint the inside of the wheel wells. You know, maybe not under the bed, but just like back in the back, so that you can't see the, because like if you hold this right angle, you can see clear through in between, but whatever. Got the Barrett-Jackson plate on the back there. I wish the camera would focus on the truck and not the everything behind it. There you go. It says Chevrolet on the tailgate. Pretty cool. It says Custom C10. And this is the 69, I think it said. Yeah, 69. They use this grill more commonly in 70, but 69. Yeah, 69 K10. Some crooked wheels on it, but still rolls pretty good. I'd like to have one of these in real life. It's got a lift kit on it. It's a pretty heavy casting there. I was actually surprised that my Greenlight dealer didn't have those. Maybe not the truck as much, but the Ram Charger I was surprised he didn't have. Alrighty. Going for bag number, I lost count. Got some Volkswagens here. The lady I bought these from had almost exclusively just Volkswagens. Since we're opening the, well, we're not opening this one up. This one's a special. But I'll show you this one first. This is a Johnny Lightning limited edition collectible. This is the Indy 500 fan bus with the you can see why this is in this protective package here. The glue's starting to let go of the package here, but this says Indy or Bust on the side of the bus. It reminds me of the Ford van that there was a man that had a Ford van. Oh man, I can't think of his name right now. But the track actually bought him a new van. He, you know, came to every race for so many years. I think back in the 70s, I think they bought him a new van. It was a pretty cool story. Sorry, I can't think of his name to tell you guys. You know, maybe you would want to Google that or look into that, but I can't think. Does not say, didn't say the guy's name, but I'm pretty certain that that's the guy there. But, I don't know. Anyhow, pretty cool package here. With no barcode here, I assume this was sold at the track. So pretty cool Volkswagen there. These other two we can open up and not lose any sleep over. The Volkswagen delivery van from Matchbox. This is probably 2005, 2006. So, maybe a late 60s van. Doesn't say. I got her down to $1 on this one. Nothing special about this one or the package, so we can open this one up. It's got kind of a satin finish on it. Not quite matte, but it's not gloss either, kind of a satin finish, with the stripes having the gloss on there. All makes and models repaired, specializing in European motor cars. Automotive Service Parts and Service, Unit 54. Pretty cool little van here. Got a friend that's really into the old Volkswagen vans like this. That's cool. They've got the window open just like they open on these vans. Kind of a triangular shaped sliding window. It's pretty cool. Big panel van here. Can't really see inside there very well. Alright, so we got that. Then we got the Johnny Lightning Volkswagen pickup. It's probably a Type 2. There's a 65, yeah, Type 2 pickup. And it looks to be, from that picture, about the same year as this one. So this is probably a 65 or 6. I don't know. They didn't change that much. Got a bonus photo card, which is right here. Volkswageners, unlike anything else on the road. These trucks are cool, as you can see in the picture here. These sides drop down, becoming a flatbed truck. You can pause and read that thing there about this truck. Apparently I could win $10,000 back in whatever year this came out. So say 2004. But instead of winning $1,000, I think we're just going to open this up and see where we get from there. Oh, I see. You scratch this off, and then you find out. I wonder if these expire. Promotion ends 11/15/04. Or while supplies last, whichever date is earlier. That's fair, you know. Alright, we'll pull this out of here. Oh, is it taped on there? Ah, don't rip it. Put these cards in my little booklet that I have. That's a really good picture of one. That's a cool picture. Pull our little thing out of here. Good old Johnny Lightning here. Got the die-cast base, die-cast bumpers, die-cast body. Everything's die-cast. So this one, the sides don't drop down on, but they're hinged, you know, so that it looks like they drop down. These wheels don't really... There they go. They're just not spaced right. There. Now the wheels roll on it good. There's no year on the bottom of this. I always write in it with the little Sharpie pen, you know, it's a 65, you know. I know it's a Type 2, but I usually write the year, you know, like 1965, you know, VW on the bottom of the base, just so I know for reference what year it is. Pretty cool pickup, though. Really cool pickup. Rolls good. That was Volkswagen's answer to the Chevy Corvair pickup, or the Ford Econoline pickup, or the Dodge A100 pickup. They all were cab-over trucks with really long beds in them. We won this as a door prize at the toy show. You know, put your name in a hat and you get a door prize. The Hooker Headers 69 Daytona. There you can kind of see the wing with the... Why would they put a black background on a black car? Kind of hides the car a little bit. I'm not going to open this one up. But pretty cool. We saw these... person had them for sale there for like $10, so maybe it was $8. But anyway, you know, at the store it's probably $5 or $6 at least, with it being an M2. So you know, we got one of these for free. pretty cool. Keep that guy in the package just because I don't know what I would do with it out of the package. Good. Here's one we can open up. But remember how I said I thought this was a highway hauler? This is what the original highway hauler looked like. And for a second here, I think we can manage to survive by taking this out of the protective case. And you can see it almost looks like the exact same truck, except for this one has a Hot Wheels logo on the bumper and this one doesn't. But you know, it had a big box that snapped on there and it snapped over these bars. But this is a revamp of the old Flying Customs series that Hot Wheels had back in the 70s. This highway hauler, the original highway hauler, or the only one I consider to be highway hauler. I don't like the new second highway hauler. It's not as cool. It's not a cab over either. So this is cool. Got Hot Wheels Flying Customs with all the flames, and all the Flying Customs were painted very vibrant colors, and they had red line wheels on them and all that. So they also revamped the Super Chrome series and the Lowrider series. I don't recall the Lowrider series, but you know the Super Chromes for sure. The Flying Customs, of course, over here. So I wish I had two of these because I really want to open this up, but I'm not going to open this up. There you go. 2006 is when this came out. 1972 was when these series were originally out. And this one's not, made special. Like, it's got a, just normal plastic base on it and all that. But pretty cool truck there. We will put that back in its case for safekeeping. Wish I had more of these protective cases. Could have bought some today, but I didn't. Here we have in the Pride Ride series from probably 2003 or 4. What's this say? 2003. Have the La Troca, which is basically a early 50s Chevy pickup with fender skirts on it. And it comes with a little tiny Indy 500 car. Free Atomics vehicle. The car's small enough to fit in the bed of this truck. We have Mike's Rod Custom, Southern California. It's got the Pride Ride's Crown logo on the fender there. And that's the logo there. The 8-ball with the wings on there. My dad's name is Mike, so that's one reason why I bought this. And then I really like La Troca. It's one of my, I don't know if it's one of my favorite castings from Hot Wheels, but it's probably in my top 10 favorites. This car actually has a metal base on it. Holy cow. Surely that whole car's not metal. Anyway, I think this was $2. I paid $2 for it. I think she gave me a deal. There's the other ones in this series. Not opening this. This gets opened. I think this was $1. Yeah, she gave me a deal on all the stuff because I bought 3 or 4 things from her. So this was $1. This is a 79 Ford F-150. It's supposed to be a F-100, I think, back in 79. This is from 2003. It says Miller Hobbies. California Classics since 1940. Big Hot Wheels logo on the top, and it looks like a charcoal metallic on the paint job there. Oh, this is from the Planet Hot Wheels run of stuff. There's your layout there you could get. Was never fortunate enough to find any of that or have any of that as a kid. I just made my own layouts out of cardboard, though. I enjoyed that just as much, maybe more. It's a little protective thing in here. I enjoyed the cars more than the tracks, especially when I was a little kid. And even still, I enjoy the tracks more. But really like the 79 Ford. I wish the tailgate and the camper topper were separate. I usually cut them and make them separate, to be honest with you. Really shiny chrome base here. 1979 Ford F-150. Man, that is shiny. Really cool looking truck here. I think that's black and it's just got silver or gray metallic in it, but it gives it the effect that that's a charcoal colored paint, especially against the black camper topper that's on it. So I don't know if Miller Hobbies is a real place or if they just kind of made that up for the truck. But it rolls really good. I'd like to stick this on the Hot Wheels track. It rolls extremely well.